So I think DemonFall should have dropped by now, but you guys are probably looking at this video right now simply because while you guys are customizing your character, you guys are rolling your clans. Now clans are a huge part of this game because it determines how good you are gonna be in the future. And you don't want to have a bad build in this game because it might ruin your fun. This is gonna be for Slayer and Demon, and of course I'm gonna be explaining for each clan. My goal for this month is 80k, so if we can reach that, it would be honestly insane. And also, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments because I will be replying to the comments, or you guys can join my Discord server and you guys can ask me there. So if you guys see all the clans in the Trello right here, you guys can see all the clans, but the ones that have pictures are the ones that actually do something. Everything else right here do not do anything, so these are like the side character clans. So if you guys roll this, it's better to roll again simply because you want to get something that has a passive. But anyways, we can start the tier list. So we have S, A, B, and C, and D. I'm actually take out the D simply because there's no point. When you get Igro, you basically start with Dash Mastery, which basically enables you to do a TP dash. It's alright. And you also have +2 rock speed over buffs. But that's the only buffs. So that's why Igro is actually on a C tier. It's on a C tier because it's not really worth it. You could get Dash Mastery and you can also walk speed. The +2 walk speed isn't too much of a difference. So there's really not a reason to keep Igro. Now we're at Agatsuma, and Agatsuma is the Zenitsu clan, and it's actually a very good passive because basically when you die or when you get knocked, what happens is you actually get revived with 20% health and you do 50% damage. That's, you know, it might sound a very cool thing to do because, you know, you get revived. But the thing is, in PvP, especially in competitive, this is not worth it simply because as an opponent, you can actually run away from Zenitsu or a person with this clan. You just run away, wait for their mode to run out, and then they just die, or you could just finish them off right away. So it's not really too good of a passive. Now we have Hashibira, and Hashibira is basically you have a negative 10% stomach drain and plus 10% health regen. So that's actually better than Zenitsu simply because you have a regen, but also your stomach drain. This is very good for final selection. If you are a demon, this is also good as well because as a demon, the only way to eat is killing people. So if you can't find any Slayer NPCs, you know, you won't lose all your food right away, and also, you know, you can also regen. And also, since demons have a health passive as well, Hashibira is still good because you have that stacking. Now we have Ubayashiki, and Ubayashiki is actually better than Iguro, but it's still C tier because you only have 2 SP on the start, right? 2 SP, which is basically nothing. You can easily get that by leveling up, but you also have +10 experience, which is not really that much. And of course, the downside, you have a permanent burn injury. So it's still better than Iguro because you have, you know, the XP share, and you also get extra SP in which you could use anywhere. But it's not better than Agatsuma. Neither is it on a B tier. Now we have the Wind Hashira's clan. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but basically this is a better Hashibira because your stomach does drain faster, but your regen is insane. You can also use your scent to attract more demons, which can be a good thing because, you know, for grinding, but of course that can also be a bad thing because you guys can get killed. But the reason why it's better than Hashibira is because you have a 25% faster health regen, which is very good because if you're a demon, that's like you have stacked health. Like, you're gonna go insane. The only thing that's bad about it is that your stomach drain is gonna be so low. And also, if you're a Slayer, you're gonna have to buy a lot of food because your stomach drain is just faster. But of course, your regen is still better, so it's a better Hashibira. Now we have Himajiwa, and this basically gives you a blind injury and plus 20 health after buff. So you basically at the start, I believe you have 120 health, which is alright, but that's not really needed because at the end of the day, you can also get more health by doing the upgrades, and you have just better passives. Like, I'd rather have a walk speed plus the TP dash passive than Hashibira, and plus you have a blind injury, so it's not worth it at all. This is probably the worst clan. I mean, all of these clans are better than having, you know, a side character clan, but Hashibira, I'd say just spin that off to try to get something better. So now we have Rengoku, and Rengoku is actually, so if you're going demon, Rengoku is a C tier because it does not give you a passive if you're a demon. But if you are going Slayer and you go Flame, right, Flame breathing, then it's an A tier, right? It's an A tier. But if you not go Flame, then no, then it's C tier. It's literally worse than Hashibira because The only way that Rengoku is actually very, very good is if you go flame breathing, because you have a 20% flame damage and you also get flame 9 form. If you're a demon, you don't get anything. If you pick water, you don't get anything, and it quite literally be the worst thing. So when you get Rengoku, keep it and go flame breathing. Now we have Tokito. This is plus 10 experience per quest, of course. Miss 7 form, and then demon can learn moon breathing. So moon breathing is probably gonna be goated. I really think it's gonna be goated. So for a demon, this would go like A tier. If you get Tokito and you're going demon, as a slayer, mist is like is a B tier, but the 7th form is pretty good, very, very good. The only thing is, I'd say it just be a high B tier simply because like the 7th form is like alright. It's probably the best move in mist, but it's alright. Well, of course, as a demon, this would go A tier, but I'll just put it as a high B. So we now have Kocho, and Kocho for a demon is actually like A tier. For a slayer, it's like probably like lower than Tokito as a B, because what it basically does is when anyone M1s you, right, they will get poisoned, and it's not like a flame damage where it will like kill you over time. This basically just allows your opponent not to regen, because it takes as much as how much you regen, of course with base regen. So even then you could put this below you know, the Wind Hashira, but I'll put it above simply because as a demon this is going to be very good, because if you don't go great sword and you're going M1ing, if you're going close range M1ing, this will be very, very good. Now we have Kanroji. And Kanroji is actually the best clan. This is S tier, because what Kanroji gives is a 20% damage increase on everything. Blood demon art, breathing, M1ing, anything you name it. 20% damage. Oh my, this is crazy. If you go demon, keep it. If you go slayer, keep it, because so for Rengoku you get 20% flame damage, but Kanroji, you have that damage. You have like per M1, per anything, you have that same amount of damage, but it goes for anything. So if you get Kanroji, keep the Kanroji. So Tomioka, we have Tomioka right here. So if you're going Slayer, this is A tier. I say it's better. It's probably the same level as Rengoku, but if you're going Demon, it's a C tier, because you do not get anything. You do not get anything. But basically, if you're going water breathing, if you get Tomioka, go get water breathing, because you get dead calm, which is a very good move. It's like one of the best. Actually, it's probably top 2 move in the game, because it counters. If someone stays and doesn't hit you, they still get countered, and it leads to a combo extender and counters anything. If you're not going water breather as a Tomioka, it's still good. I'd put it below or over, you know, the Wind Hashira. It could probably be go over, because you get lunge, which actually is pretty expensive, but is a very, very good move, because it can be a combo starter. Shoulder bash is also a combo starter. So yeah, it's very, very good, but I'm gonna put A tier, because for highest potential wise, water breathing is very, very good. And finally we have Commodore, and Commodore gives you basically a chance to get sun breathing. As a demon, you get resistance to the sun, 20% XP, and you get dance to the fire god, which is actually one of the best combo extenders in the game. So I'm gonna actually put this below Rengoku. I'm putting it as A tier right here, because as a demon overall, you are resistance to the sun, you get extra XP, which will be very, very helpful, especially for demon, because demon quests are kind of cheeks. And then you got dance to the fire god. Like if you go thunder breathing and you get Commodore, that's a very, very, very good build. But yeah, that's the tier list right there. If you guys do enjoy this, make sure you guys like and subscribe. But I'll see you guys very, very soon.
Did you ever think of a dream too big to imagine? You follow your passion until one day you know your face. The law of attraction. Be careful what you gon' ask for. Means I got what I asked for. Exactly.